We're good? Nice.
All right. We are back live from Canton, Ohio. DeliverThat headquarters. Christian Hilty, how are you feeling? Are you refreshed?
No, I'm still tired, I think.
Okay.
I forgot that we did Vegas since our last one, too. So that was 2 trips.
Yeah, May was a crazy month. Nate, I know you're throwing up a bunch of cities in there. Do we got any new ones up there? Anyone we can shout out? Any names we would recognize? Lakeland, Florida. That's outside.
It's between
Orlando.
Tampa and Orlando.
Yeah. Miami. What's up, Andrina Morazzani? I like that last name.
Fort Lauderdale.
TZ Terry, Fort Lauderdale. We need to get back to Fort
tearing it up
Lauderdale.
in
We got to get
Florida.
back down there. We
Wow.
got to get back down there. Thank you guys for joining the show. Thank you so much. Should be possibly a shorter live. We'll see what happens. But we're just kind of here to chat with everyone, see what's up, see what's going on the road out there. Recap a little bit of Vegas and Chicago while we got you guys with us, and we'll see where this ends up for the most part. But it was a crazy month of May.
It was crazy. We did Vegas, then we were home for a week?
Like 9 days, maybe. I think a week and a half.
Week and a half, and then we went to Chicago. And we drove to Chicago.
We drove to Chicago.
We flew to Vegas, though.
Did fly to Vegas.
So that worked out well.
You slept a good bit on the way to Chicago, but not the way back.
Not at all on the way back. So Ben's a scary driver. I think in our live shows before this, we were all arguing about who's going to drive, and I kept getting stuck with it. Nate did some driving. And yeah.
Well, let's can we
Chicago.
start with why I had to drive to Chicago? Can we start there?
Yeah, I mean, I think you'll tell it better than me, but Ben didn't pick up the rental car. I think you can spin that any way you want, but I texted you and I was like, "So you got the rental car? We're ready to go." And you're just like, no." And then the rental car place was closed, so we took Ben's car.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's coming from my vantage point.
Yeah, let's hear your
Honestly, if
vantage point.
anything, Nate placed the reservations, so I think
He
maybe
should've
we got to
picked up the
place a
car.
little blame on the guy that's off camera.
Should have picked up the car while you were on your golf trip.
And also you gotta pick a place that like maybe has after hours pickup or something. Like that's got to be something you consider. You'd think.
I've never been like, "Hey, can I pick my car up after hours when we're just hanging out?" We were here all day.
I'm trying to shift the blame a little bit. Let me do it.
But
yeah,
your car's great.
yeah. I
Ford
mean,
Taurus,
Ford Taurus, 2012, 2011.
plenty of space. To
Only
get.
80,000 miles on her. She's still young on the tires.
Not even a teenager yet.
Yeah, so she's got some distance on her. Yeah, I mean 600 miles, a little over, Canton to Chicago and back.
But my life flashed before my eyes. So
Well-
the trip out there was fine, I feel like. Maybe I just slept too
You
much.
slept a good bit. Also, the trip out there, we drove so late. We didn't leave till 5:30 p.m. Got to Chicago like 11:30. There was no one on the road.
Except that animal.
Yeah, except that raccoon. Yeah, we
struck.
might have. Yeah, I might have taken out a raccoon on the way.
Destroyed one. That
was a little rough.
Granted, you were going 90. There was nothing you were going to
Yeah, but yeah, I was cruise control 90 the whole way out there. Didn't have any issues. The only problem with the way out there is there's construction on the highway, so you go down to one lane, multiple parts of the trip out there. So like you could make it to Chicago in 4.5 hours, probably easy if you wanted to.
For sure.
But yeah, but then it goes down to one lane. You get stuck behind the 18-wheelers, and then you go from going 85, 80, 90, 70, I think is the speed limit, but down to like 45, and I'm ready to rip my steering wheel
Every
off.
time it went to one lane, you make sure the whole car knew about it. That's for sure.
I was never very pleased with
We all
it.
heard about it. My favorite, though, we have to call this out. Has anybody played the animal game? Because
It did waste a lot of time.
the phones died on the way back, so we have just my cell phone in the car. You guys' phones were dead. I couldn't connect to your Bluetooth.
Yeah.
So then we played the animal game, which is I think of an animal. These two guess the animal. You say who
It's like
who you're
21
closest
questions
to.
kind of. Yeah, you narrow it down with your questions.
Hardest ones, I think tortoise was very tough. Praying mantis, I didn't think we were ever going to get. We finally got praying mantis.
That took forever.
And I don't think we would have got warthog if I didn't sing to you guys and we got to Chipotle.
Yeah. Was tortoise the one Nate had?
Yeah.
That was the first one that I was like, I don't think this game's ever gonna end.
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to get that.
But I mean, that probably knocked out a solid hour and a half. We
Yeah.
played that till we got to Chipotle before we dropped Nate off in Cleveland.
Yeah.
So I mean that killed a good amount of time. Did you ever play the alphabet game where you have to go through the alphabet and
Find
it's
the
either
letters.
on signs or license plates?
Yep.
You have to find the letters.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyone out there play the alphabet game or the animal game?
What are your guys' favorite games to play on long road trips?
Shout out Sweet Pea though. Just took
Let's
my
go.
very first DeliverThat delivery in Phoenix. Great market for deliveries. Christian, you would know about that.
Lived in Phoenix for almost 2 years.
How many deliveries do you think you took in your time there?
I'd say 4 a day. We'll say 5 days a week. 20 times 52, a lot.
Is that 1,000?
If you did it for 2 years, yeah,
2 years?
Yeah.
Okay, so that'd be 2,000.
a lot. Yeah.
That's a lot of deliveries. And that's how you were making your money too. You weren't
I-
getting paid.
Yeah, I tell you what, you can live at a quality inn in Phoenix and survive off of catering on this platform. I promise. I've done it. And Postmates. I was doing Postmates at the time.
Postmates is
Doing Postmates and
still
DeliverThat.
alive?
That's how I survived.
Sweet Pea, how do I get more offers? I mean, you just took the first delivery. I imagine same day tier if they just got onboarded.
Probably. But I mean, the way the offering's working right now, you'll see offers. You'll see offers in Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix has plenty to go around for sure. Time I've spent out there, without a doubt. And you guys, you can go all over the place in Phoenix. If you're willing to drive, I think is too maybe
That
something
is-
to say with
yeah.
a market like that. If you're willing to go to, was it like Glendale?
It's like
and
it's like the
quadrants.
pockets.
Yeah. There's
for
like the
sure.
4 quadrants in Phoenix. If you're willing to
Scottsdale's
go
really busy.
a little outside your market and catch a delivery back, I think you'll have plenty of ease in Phoenix without a doubt.
I'm so jealous. I love Phoenix.
We get to Chicago at 11:30 p.m.
Yeah, we did.
Nate's in the hotel, fresh off a golf trip, already asleep, I imagine.
Creature. Very tired.
But you wanted to make a stop.
We
you
had-
had a demand.
we had to
So
go to
let's
Lulu-
start there. We'll start with our first endeavor. Well, I guess we're already skipping to Chicago. Should we go back to Vegas, or since we're already in Chicago, should we talk about Chicago?
Start in Chicago. It's
Okay.
fresh for me.
Yeah.
But we went straight to Illuminati. And it was, I stand by it. It was the best pizza I've ever had. I've had Luminaldi before.
Luminaldi?
Illuminati?
There's a T. Luminati.
Luminati. We saw all the pictures of him too. I feel like I just disrespected his whole family that I didn't say that correct.
They do have a lot of pictures in there.
Really
It's crazy.
good pictures
yeah,
too.
a lot
He's
of
met everybody,
a lot of
every
famous
person.
people.
But we had their, I don't know if it's a limited time thing.
I think
or
it's a
just
new
new
LTO.
thing.
Yeah.
They
The
do
Frank's Red Hot.
Frank's Red Hot. It was
Buffalo chicken.
incredible. We made a mess in our hotel.
We did.
We got red sauce all over our very white
I
towel.
spilled, and then because we got that beef sandwich too, I just spilled that
Oh,
au jus
yeah.
everywhere on the floor.
Did we get that there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Got
great
the
too.
beef and the pizza.
Yeah, that was really good.
I just
too.
dipped it in and just everywhere, just all over the floor. Absolute disaster.
I fell asleep so full, and then I think I woke up at 4:30 the next morning and ate all of our leftovers. I don't think we ever talked about that, but I just finished your last slice.
I do know.
Ate the
Me,
beef sandwich.
me and Nate came in the hotel room the next day, maybe after we got back from the show. It smelled so bad in the restaurant because all that
I saw you
leftover
guys bag it
that
up and set it
leftover food
outside.
was just sitting there. I was like, dude, we gotta get this bag out of here. It smelled so
It's
bad
just
in
sitting
our
in the
room.
hallway.
It was wild.
We're
It
the
was
worst.
wild. Anything up there, Nate? Anything?
But that was delicious.
Lynn's. Fun fact, at least in Louisiana, took me a second to process what that was. Wednesday is typically the busiest day of the week for catering orders.
That's a fact across the board.
Good shout out, Lynn's. That is a good shout out. I think that's been consistent since I've been here.
The week's literally like a rise and
Yeah.
fall.
A bell curve, some would call it.
Bell curve. Wednesday's the top.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Linda, shout out Linda. Linda helped us out so much tremendously. Linda, we obviously love you. We've connected with you. I think I've met with her and went on deliveries with her 3 times now in Chicago. We took a $1,800 BB Bop with Linda.
That's a lot of baby.
It was wild too because when we got there, this has never happened. Nate and I, you've been on deliveries with us. We've maybe seen drivers in passing that like show up to the stores while we're picking up deliveries. We got there. BB Bop is a wild operation. At least this one in downtown Chicago.
Is it right by the salad place? There's like a salad place next to it.
Linda, if you
Smack
want to comment
downtown.
the exact location, I'm going to butcher it, so I'm not going to attempt to. But it was like a mile from our hotel, like
Okay.
right around the corner.
Okay.
We walk in, there's 3 catering orders. Linda's massive catering order all along this back countertop against the windows, $1,800, lined up the whole countertop. Excuse me. And then there's 2 more orders on this other countertop where people would like sit and eat. Linda starts boxing up her order. Nate and I are recording it, blah, blah, blah. As we're there, 2 more drivers walk in. One guy, Greg, who we ended up meeting with on Tuesday, which we'll get to as well. DT Polo, looks great. Awesome guy. Greeted us immediately, shook our hands, said what's up. The other guy, I already forget his name too, Linda, if you want to shout out the BB Bop Street and the other gentleman's name. Nice like pullover, 24 East Jackson. Thank you, Linda. 24 East Jackson, BB Bop. Shout out you guys. You guys are awesome. Another gentleman comes in, pullover, looking good, looking ready to go, bags on hand. So we watched 3 separate DeliverThat catering orders all getting picked up by 3 drivers at one single time. Greg comes in, gets his order, walks out. Linda gets it packed up. We follow her out, and then the last gentleman I think was still there when we left. But Nate and I probably both have footage of like we're just standing in the corner and there's 3 drivers at a table all packing up deliveries at the same time.
I think we should do more things like that, just like completely unannounced, just be in restaurants when a bunch of orders are going out. Because I did that at Honey Grow, and I didn't talk to any of the drivers beforehand or the restaurant.
You just like went to see what happened?
And like 4 or 5 of our drivers showed up. I was in Philadelphia, just like walked from the hotel up the street. It's always cool to see it in action. Side story along the same lines.
You can leave that up, Nate. We'll get to it.
Me, Darian, Aaron, maybe Benzel. I'm not sure if it was Benzel at this point or not. We went out to Boston to meet at the Easy Cater office.
Yeah.
We're literally walking to like a Tate bakery to get coffee or something like that. And this driver literally walks out right in front of us. We see the DT bags. He's got on a DT shirt. And we're like, hey, man, like, are you picking up a catering? You drive for DeliverThat? Looks over. We're obviously wearing our DeliverThat stuff, too. And he's like, oh, yeah. Like, do you guys drive? And I just pawn it off on Aaron. I'm like, he's the founder. This. And he's like, oh, my God, you're DeliverThat? And I was just like, yeah, he's DeliverThat, man.
Seeing
crazy.
Seeing people in the wild is I was going to say seeing people in the wild is wild. But choose knowledge. Oh, yeah. I've shown up to BB Bop in Cincy and seen 12 catering orders on the tables. That's a hell of a lot of food. Cincy, though, we'll get to Cincy here towards the end of the show.
The other driver.
Peter. Thank you, Linda. Always, she's so helpful all the time. It's unbelievable. I love Linda. I know now our timeline's all screwed up because we're talking about. So we got to Luminize 11 p.m. Next day we wake up. So we're in town for the National Restaurant Association show.
Yep.
At the McCormick Center.
70,000
Top
attendees.
3 biggest
massive
trade shows in the world. Saying I'm lower.
Massive conference.
Who's low?
It's always
Chilt's low. Yeah, you got to talk in the mic, big dog. Well, are they ripping them apart? They can't hear them.
Why is it always
throw them up?
ripping,
Let us know that they can't hear Chilt. Mic for the guy talking right now is a little low volume. Guy on the right. Yeah, he doesn't like to talk on the mic. Where was I?
I don't know.
NRA show. So we get there Saturday night. Sunday morning, we go to the show.
We're sprinting around eating
everything.
So they give out unlimited samples. There's so many vendors. There's thousands of vendors.
We had gelato at like 9:45 in the morning.
Yeah. Took down a cheesecake and New England clam chowder. My first 10 minutes there. It's 9:15.
Yeah. And then this is something I was thinking about before the live show. Any vegetarians or vegans, I guess it would be both. Impossible Food and Beyond Meat.
It's so good.
We tried both of them. Impossible Food, very good. Was that the one that was like, you were like, what is it? And they were like,
I'm not going to tell you.
You got to try it.
Yep, I'm not telling you, try it.
Impossible Food, very good. We had like a breakfast taco, like a steak breakfast taco. Super good. I don't think most people would be able to tell the difference. Beyond Meat was like a burger, Nate. Did you eat that with me? Little questionable. You could also tell from the way it looked that it like wasn't, it was clearly like a meat substitute. But Impossible Food, very good. Shout out Impossible Food.
I had octopus for the first time. Did I tell you that?
Really?
Yeah, it was very good.
Is calamari octopus?
See, so is it, or is it like squid? Is it octopus?
I don't know if that's. I have no idea. I eat it though.
Don't Google it because I think there's some conspiracies about what calamari really is. Don't look it up.
Sunday. So and then was Sunday night your dinner?
Sunday night was the
top 100 fast casual restaurant brands.
Yeah, so it's like quick service restaurants, so like the BB Bop category, and they went through the top 100 fastest growing.
Yeah.
restaurants. That was really cool because most restaurant brands sent like their CEO or their chief marketing officer.
It was like
Those
an award
cool
ceremony
people.
kind of, right? Like
Yeah.
people were presented with like, hey, you're the best menu. You're the
Yep.
best this, that, the other.
Well, then I went out there, didn't have a jacket for that dinner.
That was also problematic.
So we went on a 40-minute trip, drove past the house where they filmed the show Shameless. I knew it. We were driving through the neighborhood, and I was Ben,
we were like 3 blocks past. You Google Maps it.
Ben, they filmed Shameless around here. That could be the Shameless house. That could be the Shameless house. Looked it up. 2 miles past us.
Anyone out there watching Shameless
Same
on
row.
Netflix? Good show.
Great show. But yeah, so then we did the top 100 dinner. You guys went to STK, hung out with our friends at Olo.
Yep.
And then the last day or so, we went to Pinstripes. We did bowling with Cousin Subs.
Sunday morning, you know what we did too?
What did we do?
Or was that Monday morning? The double Stan's Donuts deliveries.
We did. And the 1 bite challenge. All right.
Oh my God.
In the comments.
If I would have loved to release this video.
Honestly, we should have played it leading into the live
Oh my
stream.
God.
That would have been epic.
I might have to
But we have to fast forward it. So I took a Stan's Donuts. If you've been to Stan's Donuts, these are large donuts. This is not it's not a Krispy Kreme that just like melts in your mouth. This is a large glazed donut. And I was like, 1 bite. Everybody knows the rules. Like I'm Dave Portnoy or something. But I put the whole donut in. Yeah, you'll have to see the clip.
Sugar,
but it looks like I might.
Sugar everywhere.
Looks like I might die during the video. It was actually scary. But yeah, we did a double Stan's Donuts. First one was quite challenging, going to the 30th floor.
Yeah, was that the one where we had to find we went in, they were like, no, you gotta go to this store.
Sent
we
us
had to go up
outside.
like not even a loading dock elevator, it was like
Yeah.
a back elevator.
Yeah.
And then we dropped it off. It was like an office, but I literally thought it was a closet. Like
yeah.
it looked crazy. And we just happened. Thankfully they were just like, yeah, put it on the car and get out of here. And we're
Yeah.
like, all right, perfect.
So that it was at least quick once we got up there. And then the other one was really,
The other one was a
really
drop off
smooth.
in the lobby.
Yeah.
A woman came down and grabbed it.
Yep. That building was
Yeah,
cool.
I literally just edited those videos yesterday.
But
so those will
Stan's
come out soon.
Stan's was beautiful. We had the little bites, so we got to try a
The
couple
woman
different
too
ones.
that we met at Stan's.
Yeah, she was like,
Love DeliverThat. Spoke very highly of the drivers they've worked with in the market. So
she was talking
great.
about a female driver that she really liked, and we were like, yeah, her name's Linda, like for sure. She was like, I don't know her name, and we're like, yeah, it's Linda. That's who you like.
And then I did an order for LSU. Oh
Woo!
shit! Got paid $346.
Dang.
Who was it? Was it going to a sports team?
Gotta be,
I'm
right?
gonna say Tamikia. If you want to also send how I correctly pronounce your name, I don't want to
What's it
say
called?
it wrong over and over again and embarrass myself. But yeah, was it going to a sports team? I imagine that's super cool. LSU. We see a ton of like on-campus deliveries. I just saw a delivery come through a couple weeks ago for Akron's. Actually, Nate, it was going to Akron's baseball field, but it was for the Ohio University baseball team. I almost took the delivery just to like be like, yo, what's up? I kind of went to school here.
I've lived on this campus before.
Wezzo. How's
Making
DeliverThat market in Connecticut?
That's
Is it
definitely Connecticut.
ideally winter or summer market for new drivers?
So, I mean, I feel like catering's just it's definitely seasonal. So during the summer, you'll see more barbecue food. Cinco de Mayo, Mexican food takes off. Then during the
Yeah.
holidays, you're going to see more like home style.
Yeah, I mean, I
cuisine.
think technically winter's going to be busier, but it's not because it's winter, really. It's because
it's 'cause of the
everything that's
holidays.
surrounding those months.
Yeah. So, and that's true
Where
across any city.
what cities are
Lady
in-
baseball.
Lady baseball, softball, lady baseball, same thing. Yeah, I think they're all those bases like the road to the Omaha, all that's starting right now too. So they were probably maybe you got them on the win that day. That'd be sick. Shannon was the manager from Stan's. Linda, you're our lifesaver right now.
Well, don't tell Shannon that we told you that she forgot your name while she was talking to us. Don't bring it up.
Dang, I had something to say too. I completely lost it. Stan's Donuts,
And we went bowling. We almost tore our
Softball.
ACLs.
Ohio University,
Catering.
catering.
We did.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Connecticut, like Hartford. Like what markets are we in Connecticut? I don't even.
We're definitely in Hartford. There's another one.
I
though.
don't even know what
It's like
cities are
along
in
the
Connecticut.
coast. Oh my gosh, why do I want to say it's called Darien, Connecticut, and then like the surrounding? I really do think it is, and it's spelled exactly like his name, but it's like on the coast.
Coastline.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Look us up in Connecticut. New Haven?
New Haven,
That sounds
yeah, for
familiar.
sure.
That sounds familiar.
For sure. I don't know if that. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, either Sunday or Monday we took that back-to-back Stan's Donuts, did the NRA show, did the fast casual. Monday night we went to Pinstripes.
Yep.
With the gentleman
That was my favorite.
from Cousin Subs.
Cousin Subs.
Cousin Subs. Alec.
Yep.
He was super cool. He actually, did he email you last week like a
Yeah,
link
he got
to-
hacked.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh my
Did
god.
you click it?
Yeah, 100% I clicked it.
Oh. It started off.
Are you being dead serious?
Yeah.
Well, I might have got hacked too then.
That was the fishing thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I clicked it.
Oh, you guys. I emailed him right away, and I was like, hey, man. And then he posted on LinkedIn, like, yeah, I got hacked. Don't click that.
That would have been great if you told us that.
I didn't know
Well,
you
yeah,
guys had
hey
his
guys,
email
if you get
address.
any random emails from me, please don't click that link. I mean, it was like, it looked, mine was like he sent me like a video file or like something like that. So like,
You know, mine looked pretty legit, too, but it started off with, like, we'd like to welcome your firm or something like that. And I was like, firm?
mine was like almost like he was trying to send us a sampling of Cousin Subs. It was, mine was like,
Did it have an Easy Cater logo?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine, too.
yeah,
We had the same one.
okay.
I didn't click it.
It looked legit though.
Ha!
How'd you know?
No one can fish me. You can't fish me. You can fish Ben. It's Ben. No, I'm just kidding.
My email is probably pretty accessible if they want it out there.
Pretty very.
Phone number as well, license plate. It's all out there. So do whatever you can do. Pinstripes.
Very cool.
Was
Bowling,
cool.
bocce ball. We got a little free bocce ball with the employee at Pinstripes.
Had a couple appetizers. Bowled 2 or 3 games. That was a good time. Alex, cool guy.
Randomly crashed someone else's happy hour.
Did crash someone else's hat. Well, they kind of crashed us, and we.
We were kind of the hit of that happy hour.
Yeah.
That guy was really pumped to meet
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, he was. And then halfway through, he's like, "Wait, are you guys?
You guys
are
with the
are
thing?
you guys-"
No, we're not.
No,
with the
we're
thing.
not.
We're just bowling now.
He's like apologizing. We're like, dude, we don't care.
Yeah,
like,
it's all
do
good.
your thing.
And then the last day, I went back to the show
Yeah,
alone.
with Benzel.
Yep. No, that was Benzel was the Cousin Subs day. Well, then I'm out until 2:00 in the morning at that other happy hour thing.
Oh yeah.
Then we're up
The,
again for morning meeting.
branded strategic happy
Yeah.
hour. Yeah.
Then we're up again for the morning meeting, the show. I got there before they like let people up the escalator that day. It was like I had to just stand there and wait. But I hit that again, and then we all hopped in the car. I was dying for another Lou's Pizza.
Potbelly.
Another Lou's Pizza, and you just drove us straight out of Chicago. There
That was we have
No
so much to talk
stopping.
about before we get there. We did get Potbelly while we were there though.
We did get Potbelly.
I really wanted that steak sandwich. I was mad they didn't
Yeah.
have that.
Has anyone on here had the steak sandwich from Potbelly? We
Yeah,
went.
it's like it's a LTO right now. If you've
full
had it, let us
menu,
know.
8 a.m. Full
Yeah,
menu.
We got.
had
I think we got 3 subs.
barbecue, chicken club, and Italian maybe.
Yeah, it was
Something like
good.
that.
It was
really
good.
It was really
First
good.
experience at Potbelly's.
The lady had heard of us, so that was cool.
Yeah, they were aware of us too. And what was crazy is that DoorDash driver. I don't know if he's from DoorDash. I don't want to say that. Was he a DoorDash driver?
It felt DoorDash.
Yeah. But he picked up like 6 cookies to
Yeah.
go like 10 miles or something like that.
A $30 cookie order going 35 minutes away.
Yeah. He wasn't too. I think he was fine with it. He's getting paid for it. But he was like, "What the hell is this?"
I just think it's so funny. Like we had that whole interaction, and he's like, "What's this guy doing ordering so many cookies?" And I'm just picturing myself as a customer, like, "Dude, somebody's talking crap about me right now. What am I doing ordering all these cookies?"
It was also like 9 a.m. Like
It was very early.
Who wants cookies to an office building? That
Comes in
early?
at 9, and the guy's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna need to bake those cookies. I need a minute."
Yeah, it was wild.
But the steak sandwich we did not get.
Victor
Change.
Mendez, are you guys able to change restaurant pickups? For example, Nate, how crazy is that? Victor, I have a totally random story to say to this comment after I read the rest of it. For example, a Subway order going to downtown LA, but the pickup is way in Compton or Carson.
So they do this for a variety of reasons. Sometimes one Subway doesn't do catering out of their location for whatever reason. Usually operational reasons, like one store can support it, the other one has too much foot traffic, or they don't have staffing for it. Really long-winded way to say no. We don't
have control.
We don't
over it.
control that at all, and there's always like an actual reason for it. Sometimes customers just order from the wrong place, but that's pretty rare.
Yeah, but Victor, too, we literally 3 hours ago went on a Subway delivery with a driver of ours here.
Today?
Same scenario.
Yeah.
Literally the same exact scenario. We picked up from a Subway on Cleveland Ave, brought it all the way back to Jackson Township on right off Wales where that other Subway is next to the Marathon gas station.
I wonder if like some of them are on Easy Cater as a platform and some aren't.
Yeah.
Like some franchisees aren't signed up or something like that.
Yeah. So yes, yeah. So no, Victor, that's
Sounds like a Subway
that's
thing.
not an only LA thing for sure, and we unfortunately don't have control.
That's crazy.
over
You
it.
guys did that today. Is this?
Yeah, that's why. Well, when I read it, I was like that. I literally, as we got onto the road to the drop off, I was like, Nate, there's
right there.
I was like, there's 2 Subways 3 miles closer to this drop off. Choose knowledge. So I missed the first 15 minutes. Are you guys doing city events or just popping up with a delivery in each city, or what's the plan? Great question.
Pull up the schedule.
Yeah, you can throw up the schedule, Nate, if you want, real quick. Screen, but I'm fine with that. I think our mics are muted while this is on. Oh, you unmuted the mics? Perfect.
Nice.
You're really good at this, Nate. You're getting
Tech
good.
guy.
So this was our plan at the beginning of this the year, Choose Knowledge. We actually started in Columbus, Philly, Vegas, Chicago are the trips that just got done. Nate literally just asked me yesterday, like, hey, we need to talk about Cincy at the end of June. So that's probably going to be in the works here momentarily. And then Austin's a for sure in August because we have another conference to go to. Pittsburgh and everything following basically from here on out is kind of TBD.
But it's all restaurant content mixed with driver content.
Yeah,
ride-alongs,
and
things like that.
the reason we were doing this more or less was because all the content we're trying to do this year, Nate, you can take it back, is to do all of our content in person. We've done a ton of our content over the past 3, 4, 5 years virtually, and while that's easily accessible for drivers and restaurants out there to work with us, it also hinders the quality of the content, whether that's video quality, audio quality, this, that, and the other. So one of my main goals this year was just do everything in person. So we're anywhere we can drive or anywhere we have to travel to, we've been doing everything in person. So we have a 2-hour drive to Columbus. Nate and I went down to that. 6-hour drive to Philly.
We went out there because it's just a hotbed. We did that.
Nate,
yeah.
Christian, myself went to that. We went to Vegas for the Food on Demand conference. So that was just like a plus where we already had to be somewhere and we could also rope in the content side of things. Chicago was the same. We had a conference to go to, roped in a ton of content on the back end.
We should do what you guys did with City Barbecue, the restaurant spotlight. Do that with Permanis.
We've already discussed. I've emailed Permanis a handful of times.
We're gonna go to Permanis.
Jim.
We're
Is
going
that
to
Jim?
Permanis.
I'm down. And it's right in Pittsburgh too. Your driver Mike's out in Pittsburgh too. Would love to work with those guys. So that would work out great. Greg, our guy Greg, Manny's. Yeah, hey Greg, we're getting to you. We're only on Monday night. You were Tuesday morning. You're
I saw the clip. You were talk of the office.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Greg just segued us into it. So then Tuesday morning. So this is what's wild, and this is why. Similar to how just the catering delivery game works, like we had one driver set up to meet with us Tuesday morning, text me Monday night, hey, I'm sick, I can't do this Tuesday. Okay. Understandable. If you're sick is what it is. But also this is why we came out here. So like if Nate and I come back and I'm just like, hey, he was sick, we didn't do anything, I'm going to get screamed at. So like now I have to find something to do. Texted another driver. She wasn't available, wasn't interested in doing it. Texted Greg, who I'd previously communicated with. We couldn't get anything in concrete. Texted him at like 7:30 in the morning and was like, hey, Greg, I need you. I need you. Like, do you have deliveries today? Can we ride with you? Can we do the driver spotlight? Guy had 4 deliveries.
Let's go. Loaded.
Wild. So Nate and I went on 4 deliveries with Greg. We went Nate and I got breakfast at Manny's, then did Greg's delivery with him. A back-to-back Prince Street Pizza. Shout out Prince Street Pizza.
So good.
And then ended with a Velvet Taco. Every time we've done a driver spotlight so far, it's been 1 delivery.
Yeah.
So that was wild, to say the least. And they all like. It's also too like all these drivers will understand out there, like where you can have 1 delivery and like something just goes wrong and you're late or this happens, the other happens. You can have 3 deliveries and they all go perfect somehow.
Yep.
Where like nothing happens. All 4 of those deliveries, restaurants on time, found the customer. Every pickup, every drop was perfectly on time. Everything couldn't have went smoother or more perfect. I don't know how it worked out as well as it did, but Greg. Shout out Greg. That was amazing. His spotlight will come out in July because we did Linda, who will come out in a couple weeks in June. Greg will come out in July. His shorter form YouTube shorts and Instagram reels will come out over the coming weeks, though, as those get ready to get released. But
Very windy in that footage.
yeah, it was a windy
City
day.
was alive.
Yeah, the Windy City was howling that day, to say the least. It was crazy. But yeah, no, Greg was a lifesaver that day. Unbelievable. Hey, Greg, you were all up for it, and you knocked it out of the park, brother. It was absolutely unbelievable. It was well executed. Manny's, I mean, he knew everyone at Manny's. Manny's people loved him. We went in the back of the kitchen at Manny's. They were like showing us around. His first time at Prince Street Pizza. Greg also, I'm going to air you out here, Greg, refuses to eat Prince Street Pizza.
Why?
Because they say they're Chicago style, but they're not, or they say they're New York style and they're not. One of those.
I think they say they say New York.
It's something about the style of pizza he doesn't appreciate. I think it's like false branding.
It's pretty good though.
Yeah, it is. It is. Well, I told him I after we did
That's where you got the clip of the cheese.
Of the cheese.
The cheese getting drizzled on a pizza. I didn't make that up. It was like slow motion.
Yeah, the Parmesan.
It looked good.
We shucked some Parmesan on our.
How did you see that clip?
I don't. I mean, maybe he shared it.
Oh, I don't know.
So we also do this thing where we go on these trips and we graciously allow Ben to videotape and take pictures of all this cool stuff that we're doing, and then he just hoards it on his phone. Doesn't want to share it with anybody. I have to walk over to his desk, take his phone, show his face to his phone, whatever it is, get in there and send myself the content. But yeah, I think Nate shared me the video.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, but yeah, we did the back-to-back Prince Street, and after I was like, "Are you gonna go have Prince Street now?" And he's like, "I'll think about it." So yeah, Greg, go get yourself some Prince Street, brother.
I feel like if you're buying back some of their pizza with the money you made off of their orders, it's like a free to play, you know?
Yeah, I picked up a hoodie too. Sick hoodie. It was nice.
I really thought they gave it to you. And
They didn't. No, I paid for it. Yeah, I actually did pay for it. I wasn't gonna ask them to do that. That'd be crazy.
If you guys want advice on Cincy, let me know. I'm still out here driving 3 to 5 Easy Cater orders per day, and know your elite driver.
Met you on Can.
I met you on Can years ago.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Shoot me an email. I know we already. Christian sent out half my email.
It's Ben.
But yeah, it's pretty obvious. Ben. My last name Alkire at IDeliverThat.com. I'm not going to spell that last name out just in, I don't know, for stupid reasons. Marketing at IDeliverThat.com too. You can email. Obviously, I
probably preferred method.
We don't know your name at this moment in time, but send me your name, phone number, whatever. I'm happy to correspond with you through email. Our plan.
Can we go to Skyline if we
Our
go?
plan right now is to come to Cincy. Right now we.
Get some chili.
Like you mentioned, we have some great elite drivers down there that we've spoke to in the past. We've done driver spotlights with. We'd love to work with again. Happy to meet up with yourself. Go on some deliveries, do driver spotlight. We need to work on any restaurant partners that are in the area, but I know some other industry folks that are in that area as well. Skyline Chili would be sick to do. There's some great. Is Truth in Cincinnati? Rheingeist is in Cincinnati too.
Say less.
Yeah, so I know you would enjoy that. So
we could do a Rheingeist Truth
yeah,
spotlight.
catch a Cincinnati baseball game.
It's all you can.
Greg, it is you can't sell New York pizza in Chicago to a Chicagoan.
But here's the thing, it's good.
It was good. They're New York style slice too. Like I'm not like a Detroit style guy.
I don't picture it. Yeah, I feel like it was more Detroit style pizza.
That's the ones they sent to us were Detroit style.
But then they also
have like regular pies too. I got a slice of the regular one. It was really good.
Okay.
I'm not like a thick like the Lou Malnati's is different because it's like a.
It didn't feel deep dish.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, that one actually wasn't. But yeah, typically I'm not like a thicker crust deep dish kind of guy. I'm much more thin, crispy. Yeah. Pan style, bar style. I think Greg called it bar style pizza. Good stuff.
I just appreciate all of it. It's all good.
It was good. Nate, any other comments up there we can talk about before we move on to Vegas a little bit? Anyone else?
I think we keep it moving.
Keep it moving. All right, buddy.
Survived the drive back.
Yeah, we did survive the drive. Yeah, then we played the animal game, stopped at Chipotle, dropped Nate off, and got back.
Chipotle's queso. Hot take. It's back.
It's been back.
It's back.
No. See,
No,
this is
I haven't had it for
this is what
a full
happened.
decade since they released it, and
it came out the first
terrible.
time.
It
It came out. It was chalky.
Floppy
It was
New York
chalky.
style.
The recipe was bad, or the stores were making it incorrectly, or what. Like a month or two later, they revamp the recipe or something. I've been getting Chipotle queso for months.
Tried it the day it
For
came
months.
out. Terrible. Didn't
I
try it again
agree.
for 10
I agree.
years.
I agree. It was not good when they initially released it, but it's great.
It is great.
It's elite.
Double steak burrito with queso. I mean,
Chipotle honey chicken. I've been getting Chipotle honey chicken steak double
Good.
meat. Just got it 3 hours ago. Wonderful.
you did that instead of sushi.
Yeah, So yeah, guys, I asked Chill to go on a sushi date with me, and he said he'd already ate, so he couldn't
Nate, he
go
was
with
so
me.
cute. He just walks in. he's
So I
like,
had to go by myself.
do a sushi date? I was like, just ate. Sorry.
Yeah,
It was
had to
heartbreaking.
walk out, sad tail between my legs, and go get lunch by myself.
Chipotle sounds better.
Vegas.
Yeah. Well, went to Vegas.
What can you recall at this moment? What can you not?
A lot of walking. Got there, walked around for hours before the hotel opened. We stayed at the Bellagio.
What did we do before the hotel opened?
I couldn't get in my room, so I walked and walked.
Oh yeah. You
We
were.
didn't fly
Oh yeah,
together.
that was weird too. When we walked in, you were standing right there. That was
Yeah,
crazy. That was
wild.
crazy.
Well, I got my text that my room was ready.
Yeah.
As you guys walked in, Nate taught that older woman how to print off
Get the key card.
her key card. It was like he was a employee at the Bellagio for a minute. But yeah, then we stayed at the Bellagio. We had dinner with some partners. Three of us, split a tomahawk steak that they lit on fire next to the table.
Oh, I thought you were talking about three of us. I was like, I did not have
Not
a
us
tomahawk
three.
steak.
Yeah, not
I
us
was
three.
like, I definitely didn't have a tomahawk steak.
But yeah, that was a really cool video, really cool experience. Obviously, the steak was not cheap, so that was the meal for 3 people, but it was very good. Toca Madero was the restaurant that we went to and got
Yeah.
the steak. We had some cool dinners out in Vegas, though. Some that we hosted, some that other people hosted and brought us to. We were talking before we went live. We all went to Spago.
Yep.
Wolfgang Puck restaurant.
Wolfgang Puck. Shout out.
I was very excited for it. This was one that someone else hosted, so I showed up maybe 10 minutes late. And there's caviar pizza sitting on the table. And I was like, I've had caviar maybe twice.
I've never had it.
It doesn't go with pizza. I was like, oh, this is how the other half lives or whatever. And I took a bite and I was like, I don't want to live like this. It wasn't that great.
Was
But
it like
it's
a
right by
red,
the
a
fountains. It
red
was
sauce
beautiful.
pizza?
I'm trying to think of the sauce. No, I feel like it was like a white. I feel like it was like pretty plain cheese and caviar.
Yeah.
Yeah, not great. But STK, always delicious.
Nate and I went twice.
So good. So
I love
good.
it.
STK is
And then we went back in
fantastic.
Chicago.
Yeah.
I love it.
You guys have been living it up.
They got the
best.
best. I will fight to the death on this. They have the best Caesar salad in the restaurant game.
You do swear by that, and
It
I can't picture it.
It
right
is
now.
the best Caesar salad in the restaurant game. I will. Anyone else, if you're out there on this live show and you love a Caesar salad and you think you know the place with the best Caesar salad in the nation, 1, you're wrong. 2, let me know where it is.
You're a big Caesar guy.
Love it. Love a Caesar salad. Love STKs.
But that's always a big one for us, like hosting a booth. So like,
Yeah,
very different national.
that's the
restaurant.
one we go all out for.
Yeah, National Restaurant Association show. We're walking the floor, doing content. Most things are like we go to dinner with people. We don't necessarily do a lot of business on the showroom floor. But at Food on Demand, we're hosting our booth. There's plenty of time for people to stop by booths. There was at points like 20 people at our booth, either lined up or actively talking with us. Yeah, a lot of really great vendors. So that one was more, we're there to sell, interact, network. I mean, obviously there's still dinners and stuff outside of it, but we were like showroom floor. A lot of,
Speaking of which, we won't name names, but this was a question.
are there more restaurants in the near future wanting to work for DT? We work for the restaurants.
Yeah. They're
No, I'm
not
just
working
kidding.
for.
I'm
yeah.
just kidding.
Oh yeah. All right. There you go, Jose. Attaboy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was just kidding. And
He
already
saw.
caught it.
Yeah, he saw it coming.
Yes. So there is some really exciting stuff. I wish this was like the format or the time to say some of them. But there are some really cool partners when it comes to onboarding like massive restaurants that take us from like even right now we have several national restaurant brands that we work with. You guys see Olo deliveries, Easy Cater deliveries. When it comes to bringing on another Olo type of relationship or Easy Cater type of relationship, there's a lot of technology that goes into it. There's a lot of redlining of contracts. There's a lot of running serviceability reports. What restaurants do we cover? A lot of back and forth when it gets to like that level. And the same thing's true with restaurants. So it's figuring out how are they going to use their technology to get us all of the orders, where can we service, where can't we service. Sometimes we have to recruit before we can actually roll out. But that being said, it's a good problem to have, champagne problems.
Facts.
We're very close on some absolutely massive brands. We've started like piloting.
Yeah, I was going to say some people may be familiar with who they are because they're being trialed right now.
And some of them have started in like some major cities. Some of them have started in some smaller metros though, as far as like actually getting pilots done. So some of you guys are probably seeing those brands and know that they're national brands, and we just haven't been able to like push that yet. So a lot of good stuff in the pipeline.
Yeah.
I would say like the rest of, we'll call it Q2, is like getting some of those things off the ground, and then Q3 and Q4 of this year, you guys will really, really feel it and have a much more diverse range of deliveries to pick from.
Yeah, and I think too, like back to that earlier comment about like summer or winter, like now's the time to pilot too, because you want to do it,
get it figured out
pre Q3, Q4 when things get crazy.
Yeah.
Work out all the kinks, and then we're ready to go once that volume ramps up.
I mean, usually for us, it's like the last, we'll call it 4 months of the year. We'll do almost as many deliveries as like the entire rest of the year. Like it's just massive spike at the end of the year. And then January and February are pretty slow. And that's not us. That's just catering. That's just when people are ordering food. But yeah, back to Vegas. What else?
Well,
You guys did some cool content.
We did, but I think we talked a little bit off camera. I know you would like to discuss this because you seem very passionate about it. Our very first food stop right after we checked in the hotel at the Cosmopolitan.
Well, I hated it. Ben, I really didn't like it.
That's not true. You didn't like your first like 2 bites.
I liked what you got.
And then you took a bite of mine, and then you took a like third or fourth bite of yours, and your opinion changed a little bit.
So I've always wanted to try this place, and it's always super busy at the Cosmo over there. The place is always packed. And I like Nashville hot chicken, so we went to Hattie B's. These guys got chicken tenders. Clearly the way to go.
Smart
if
move.
you go there. They're delicious, and they have a ton of different flavors for you to pick from. I saw half chicken up there, half a fried chicken. I was like, yeah, give me half a chicken, of course. Well, the chicken breast that I had, it was like fried 6 or 7 times. It was the crunchiest thing ever. So like I couldn't quite get to the meat. It was also maybe a notch above the spice level that I should have picked. The thigh was pretty good, and I had a couple bites of yours, and yours was delicious. So it's not that I hate it. I was just very disappointed. I was super hungry going into
Someone
it.
out there in this chat
Couldn't
right
do it.
now, run me down top 3 chicken joints. I'm talking your KFCs, your Chick-fil-A's,
Roosters.
They don't know about Roosters. That was crazy. Cane's, Zaxby's, Bojangles,
Slim
Chickens. Run me down a top 3. Let me know your top 3s out there.
What's your top 3? Oh.
My top 3.
I've never had Slim Chickens. Have you guys had it? Is it good?
I've only had their mac and cheese bowl.
I did not have the best experience. I'll leave it at that.
All right.
The food was good, but my experience was not great. Shout out Slim Chickens, though. We'd love to work with you.
We love you.
No, seriously, we would.
It's Ben Dot.
My top 3 chicken QSR restaurants. I guess restaurants part of QSR. So QSRs. This is going to be a hot take, but I love Cane's.
Okay.
I love Cane's. I love the sauce. I love the crinkle fries.
I think Ohio loves Cane's.
I love
Ohio's
Cane's.
like a Cane state. If you had to put a logo for us for chicken, it'd be Cane's.
I think you have to put Chick-fil-A in there because it's just not. It's the OG now of the chicken sandwich.
Sure.
It's tough to beat a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich.
Do you have a chicken sandwich you'd take over theirs, though? Because for me, it's like Popeyes will get the chicken sandwich right. This is my experience.
I don't know if I've ever had Popeyes.
A lot of Columbus
I
experience.
take it back. I have. I went to a one in Akron before.
I used to get them a lot when I was in Columbus, and I feel like 3 out of every 5 times it's the best chicken sandwich I've ever had, and then it completely misses the other 2
This
times.
is what I will say, and this will be my third of the top 3. No order on that top 3 because it could go day by day. Bojangles, because of the spice. It's like auto spiced.
Yep.
Because it's like a southern brand, so they have the spice already in the chicken. You don't have to go like Chick-fil-A, it's regular or spicy chicken. Bojangles, the regular chicken's like already a spicier chicken sandwich. That base chicken sandwich, the first time I had it, I was like, this is great. I'm a spice guy too, so
it is really good.
It was really good.
It complements their whatever they're putting in that honey mustard there. It complements their chicken so well.
Yeah.
It's delicious. I was gonna say I think on Bojangles, I gotta put Popeyes up there, and then maybe Zaxby's. I'm a big Zaxby's guy. The Zaxby's were big in the South.
You know, too, when I talked to Doug Pugh, Derek's dad, he said KFC is the closest to being able to replicate the Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Why?
I believe they used
They're so different.
I think they used the same. That's why he mentioned the differences. They batter their chicken and fry it differently than Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
That's what the difference is, but I think they use a very similar chicken product.
Okay.
So,
I thought you were gonna say they're both using like the peanut oil or something.
No. But when I talked to him, he said KFC would be the closest to be able to replicate it.
I do love a good.
And also, Tristan and I back in the day did a blind chicken sandwich test. Do you guys remember this?
Yeah.
I like bashed Chick-fil-A or KFC because I had a terrible experience at
KFC's
KFC.
good.
I had a terrible experience with their chicken sandwich when I first tried it. When we blind taste tested, I ranked them number 1.
No way.
So we did a pre-ranking, like here's where we think
And
they're going to end up.
Spicies, the normal chickens.
All normal. We did like a pre-ranking where they think they're going to end up, and then we did a post after we ate them. My pre-ranking, I had Chick-fil-A 5th or KFC 5th after I had them ranked 1.
Whoa.
After the blind test.
Whoa. Was Chick-fil-A second?
I don't remember.
Had to be.
But yeah, I was Dave's Hot Chicken. Oh, that's a good one.
I've never had it.
So that's my thing, Miguel too.
Just got one.
We have a Dave's Hot Chicken just got put in around the corner. PA Miguel, we did not forget about you. That's not true. Thank you so
Miguel,
much for those. Nate, that's a good shout out.
The best. Thank you
Good
so
shout
much.
out. Thank you and your partner for those gifts.
Got me a mug.
Got me a mug.
Yeah. Sweet mug too.
Great stuff.
Miguel, true story. We have a bunch of people in the office that do cricket stuff. So I asked like 10 people around the office. I'm like, where'd this cup come from? And coincidentally enough, I came back from Vegas. I think Vegas.
Yeah.
And it was my work anniversary while we were headed back. So my first day back in the office, I have like a work anniversary card and then your cup. And I'm like, I don't want to out our culture. I'm kind of a roughneck long-term person here. I've never gotten a work anniversary gift.
Yeah, like a gift.
From our company.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is sweet. And then it took me asking everyone. And finally I called you. And I was like, surely he knows because there was a bunch of cups on your desk. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, Miguel, thank you so much for that. And
I can't believe they forgot about you when we were in PA.
we did not forget about Miguel. I was texting him the whole trip. We wanted to meet up. He just lives pretty far outside of Philadelphia, so it didn't work out. And we didn't try Skinny Joe's. So
is he out in Conahogton? I nailed that. I've been
Shake
practicing.
Shack, Chick-fil-A, Popeyes. Shake Shack's
I don't think of Shake Shack when I think of burgers.
Yeah, chicken.
Or chicken.
Yeah, I would definitely think of burgers. What I was going to say about Dave's Hot Chicken, I went to the one up in Lakewood.
Yeah.
To do this is like when I was doing like a little bit of food review stuff. I only went to do the whatever the spiciest sandwich they have is. Tried it.
Tear you up?
It was tough. Yeah. I think I made it through like half the sandwich. I was like, this is not worth it.
Yeah, it missed me with that.
So yeah, I've never. I would love to try Dave's Hot Chicken regular sandwich though, for sure.
We should go get it. It's right around the corner.
I'm down. I can't eat again today.
Can we do? No, not today. I started wearing the white DT polo that I won. I've gotten an extremely good positive feedback wearing it. It's so Terry, you say that we did what was it, the Honey Grow podcast, and we offered them like, which of these drivers would you prefer to take your order?
Yeah, fit for the job. That'll be coming out soon.
And they would have rather had the driver that was wearing DeliverThat gear, but had like less equipment than the other driver, or maybe like they were
because you were driver number 1. You had DT stuff on no bags. I was driver 2, like casual wear, had a couple bags. Nate was driver 3, dressed to the nines, cart bags. They said they would have rather had you because you were branded,
yeah,
with no equipment. Also, too, that's a little bit of like a skewed perception though, because Honey Girl has their own
Has their own
packaging.
bags, yeah.
So like
True.
they
Fact.
know that going into it that you
Yeah.
don't need a bag because they have boxes or they're bagged up stuff. So like it'd be interesting for a brand who doesn't have
Doesn't
that
have their
stuff to
bags.
see what their
Yeah.
perspective would be.
Meza said differently.
Yeah, and then we did do it with Patrick from Meza. I don't
He
remember.
was like, "We need thermal bags. It's got to be hot."
Is that what he said?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I didn't.
Cared less about clothing, more about equipment.
Yeah.
Okay, Nate's saying he cared less about clothing, more about equipment. I don't know if people can hear
But
Nate
like
off
we
camera.
said,
but-
make sure to go online, buy a ton of T-shirts.
Yeah, white polos
Just
though.
kidding.
We've been trying to get rid of the white polos, so that's why the setup contest winners have been getting those as the prizes lately. So
Do
yeah,
we sell these hats on there?
I don't think. I don't even know if I've ever seen that hat, to be honest.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a DT
guy.
exclusive. Vegas though. I don't know. We can close out Vegas. Antonio, we met Antonio in
Yeah, he's
Vegas. That was
awesome.
sick.
We had met him in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, wild.
Yeah, and then he moved to Vegas, and then he took that delivery. But he helped us deliver and set up
Urbane Cafe. Yep.
Another partner of ours, West Coast partner.
we took a delivery to the Food on Demand conference and delivered it to our booth.
It's pretty cool. If it would have been like an hour earlier, it would have been a huge hit.
There were some miscalculations on
Huge
Nate and
hit.
I's part. One, I think the pickup. So the showroom was open from 4 to 6 p.m. The pickup was at 4:30, and we were planning to get there at 5. Get to the pickup, get out of the. Everything's fine. We got out of the pickup and tried to get into downtown Las Vegas like at rush hour.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just terrible traffic. So I don't think we got there till like 5:20, 5:30.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It was still a hit.
People still came and
loved
snack sandwiches. It was great. Urbane. That was the first time I had Urbane's Cafes. It was like a pesto steak sandwich.
So good. It
Oh.
was steak and chimichurrizo. That's what
It was so good. If anyone is familiar with the Urbane Cafe out there, shout them out.
Luckily, you guys, we delivered it so late that we had a ton of leftover sandwiches, and me and Benzel just took a whole box of them to our room. We like the mini fridges in Vegas give you like this much room that you can actually put something in, and it's just filled to the brim with hand packed sandwiches. So yeah, I was munching on those the rest of the trip. It was pretty great.
Yeah, that was sick.
But it was really good. And then I got to meet the founder at that fast casual event. The founder of Urbane.
Oh, really?
Yeah, ex professional motorcycle guy. And I was like, so like you come out of the motorcycles, like what got you out of that, and then how'd you get into Urbane? Like where'd the idea come from to just like spark up a restaurant? Do you have a background in restaurants? He was like, no, I had some injuries. I had a good bit of money from my motorcycle racing days, but I had suffered some injuries. I needed something that was less taxing on the body. And during that time, Panera Bread was becoming really big. And he was like, let me get a piece of that action. And then he opened Urbane Cafe. And I was like, dude, you make it sound so simple. Now you just have 50 very successful restaurants.
Yeah,
Like,
it's great. It
he
was
was like,
great.
oh,
It
yeah.
was so good. I've heard so much about them, and
Panera
having it
works.
finally was great. What's up, Steph? Good to see you. I've been enjoying the Driver Spotlight shorts in person that you guys have been doing there. Pretty good content. Steph, thank you so much. That means so much to me.
how do we make them great? Will you guys throw out content ideas that we could do right here in Canton, Ohio that you would absolutely love? So, like, me and Ben have tried going out in the city and doing, like, food challenges. Have we published, like, the Wendy's one, or have we published any of them?
Yeah, the only one we didn't publish was the
George's
George's. I would have to
epic.
dig that footage up.
That was epic, though.
Yeah.
We couldn't post it for what are obvious reasons. If you watch the footage, it got very taxing on us very quickly. But yeah, so we tried some of that stuff. Like we're gonna go out and be foodies or do like food eating challenges, things like that. Hot dog contest is right around the corner. But what are other like
yeah, we
cool
are gonna have to
things
get
we
ready
can
for that
do
hot dog contest.
that we
Yeah,
can
but
do
no,
right
the
here?
Driver Spotlight's sick. It's so fun to do too because it's all in car. It's all literally just done on your iPhone. Like we just have a car mount that goes on the windshield. I literally just sit there. We don't use mics or anything. It's just straight audio from the phone. We've done it with now 3 times.
I liked you and Antonio talking pizza toppings. I saw that clip the other day.
Yeah,
that was good content.
I thought that clip was gonna rip on YouTube too. It got like 1,100 views, which in terms of our viewership is pretty good.
It caught me. I hardly ever see our
Yeah,
little
but no,
show.
all the comments on it were like, "Yeah, we love pineapple on pizza," and I was like,
You a pineapple guy?
"What
On
is
pizza?
happening
No.
right now?"
I wouldn't go out of my way to order a pineapple pizza, but like if I have a pineapple pizza, I'm gonna eat it. But here's how
I think you feel that way about anything that's put in front of you.
you know what? That's a very fair point. It's a really good point you just made. Not a picky guy. But I had for Cam's second birthday this past weekend. We ordered a ton of different pizzas from east of Chicago.
Well, I haven't had East. We used to have East of Chicago at school lunch. I think
I've
that's the
had it-
last time I had
I've
it.
had it twice in the last 10 years, we'll say, since but both times were for Cam's birthday. It's like a tradition. But we got the barbecue chicken pizza, and I just ordered barbecue chicken pizza. Shows up, it has pineapples on it. If you put it in front of me, I'll eat it. I had it, it was great. So I don't know. I like the pineapple barbecue combo.
Yeah, I'm also. This is like a coleslaw thing. It's something I've never tried, but I just like fundamentally I just can't get behind it.
But like the barbecue example, right? I would put pineapples on like a barbecue sandwich or something like that and not think
No.
twice of it, and it'd be great.
No,
Yeah.
I would never do that.
So, I mean, it's not like they use red sauce or cheese sauce. It's literally barbecue is the sauce. Now I'm literally talking about bread, barbecue sauce. Like, at what point is it just like, that's not pizza, that's something else?
Yeah, I don't know. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the reception on the clip was everyone loves pineapple on pizza. I thought it was going to go the complete opposite way. Shows what I know about the
Do
consumers
you like
out there.
mushrooms?
Love mushrooms.
Okay. All right. Doing all this traveling with you, there's just like little things that I would expect you to like, and you just
This
don't.
is so random. Our Honey Grow podcast is going out next week. I just sat down today, like re-edit it, make sure everything was good. I trimmed it down a little bit. I don't know if you remember this, but we were talking about their blue cheese chicken, and Kiera asked us, Demetra asked us, like, do you guys like mushrooms? And we're both like, oh yeah, we love mushrooms. And she was like, I love mushrooms.
Yeah.
She like screams it, and she was like, oh my God, don't clip that.
And then she got kind of weird for a
Yeah,
second.
I just died laughing at it. It was so good.
She had a couple
I
moments
left it
where
in.
she was like, oops. Yeah, you have
left
to.
it in.
I loved it.
You've got a friend.
Pineapple
in
and
me.
jalapeno,
That's
I've
a
heard that
great-
one.
That's a great username.
That's a great combo.
My favorite pizza is pineapple and jalapeno. I like jalapenos. I like it's the texture of like peppers. I don't love.
Have you guys seen
personally.
I think it's like a viral thing right now, but you like lay down a layer of cheese and then really thinly sliced onions, and bake that, and then pull it out. That's your pizza crust. You put some more cheese down, pepperonis, jalapenos, bake it a little
I saw
longer.
someone do that with just the cheese, which I would do. I would never do onions, but yeah.
You'd never do that with onions?
No, hate
Why?
onion. Not onion guy.
What is wrong with him?
Onions, tomatoes, peppers. Pretty out of
I
out of my
forgot. We
ballpark.
didn't get it on the cheesesteak. We got it on the side. No coleslaw.
Wezzo's back from person who grew up making pizza in my family place. Bacon and pineapple. I'll eat bacon all
Dude,
day,
the
buddy.
people love pineapple.
I know, it's crazy. I thought
You
I was,
haven't even tried it, though.
I thought I was in the right, and I feel like I'm getting bashed.
We got to
I
put
just
you
feel
on.
like I'm getting
I think your
bashed.
first time has to be the barbecue pineapple, because I don't like the pineapple with the red sauce. I don't think.
Yeah, that sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't love it with that, but I'll eat pineapple.
Yeah.
What's your favorite fruit, Ben? You don't eat fruit.
Oh,
Say
I'm
it.
gonna get roasted. My favorite fruit's pineapple.
What?
Yeah.
You can't say that after you just said you wouldn't. You haven't even tried it on a pizza.
I mean, that's serious. My favorite fruit's pineapple.
Do you eat much fruit?
No.
Just Caesar salads.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but I just like a fruit on a pizza doesn't make any sense in my brain.
Yeah. Teach their own, man.
Yeah, I agree. Teach their own.
But we love coleslaw. Me and Nate
It's
do.
all right.
Me and Nate
It's all
really
right.
like it.
Yeah, but Steph talking about the driver spotlights. We did a driver spotlight
Any
with
content ideas, Nate?
Antonio out in Vegas. That was sick. That was great. That was a macaroni grill. That's actually a wild story. We lost Nate. Did you know about this? Have you been
Lost
informed
him
of
in
this?
Vegas?
Oh my god. So this is
What were you doing?
It was a similar
You took the phones. You needed me. I told you I should have stayed.
dude. This is so good. This is the same exact thing that happened in Philly.
Why do you keep taking people's phones? Why can't we
didn't-
plan for this?
We learned from it. We learned from it in Chicago. I didn't take the phones in Chicago. But we go with Antonio Macaroni Grill. Nate followed us in a cab to Macaroni Grill. I get the phones, we're recording, blah, blah, blah. Get in the car to go back to the drop-off. Nate gets in the same cab to meet us at the drop-off. Antonio and I get there, and we're standing in the parking lot. I mean, I'm not going to say 10 minutes because we still want to make the drop-off on time, but it felt like forever. And like at one point, like a cab comes down the street and Antonio's like, oh, that's got to be him. Cab just drives right by. And so at this point, I'm like, dude, Nate is out in Vegas in a cab. We have no idea where he is. Like he could have been anywhere, kidnapped, like this, that, like who knows? And then finally me and I'm like, hey, let's just go inside, drop this food off. We'll figure it out after.
Yeah, we'll find Nate later.
And we walk out and Nate's like walking across the parking lot. Lo and behold, there's like, we dropped off at like a community center and there's like a couple parking lots and he parked in the parking lot like to the left of the community center. I guess was just sitting there the whole time.
There's baseball fields, so I thought maybe it was going to like a baseball team.
Yeah. Nate parked in front of the baseball fields.
But you didn't have your phone.
I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, so he didn't have a phone again. I thought he was gone. I honestly my ideal scenario was I was just gonna get back to the hotel and Nate was gonna be in the room. Like that was
meet you back at the hotel.
That was genuinely I was like the only thing he could possibly do is just be like, take me back to the Bellagio.
Yeah.
And we'll show back up. But no, he was at the drop off.
You guys needed me. What? Yeah, it's the stealing of the phone things. We got it.
Yeah, no, we've amended it. I only need my phone now.
Okay.
So because we're not using mics in the car anymore. We don't need the mics. So phone audio is fine. So yeah. But yeah, driver spotlight stuff, sick concept. Love doing the in-car stuff. Maybe we'll do like a driver in-car carpool karaoke. Just rip James Corden off and we'll just sing some tunes.
We should do a Hot Ones episode.
I'm down to do a Hot Ones episode. I've actually tried the last dab sauce.
I got it for my dad for Christmas. It's very good.
It's hot.
It's hot, but it's good.
It's hot to say the least.
I put a dab of it, like literally a dab of it.
What about a different concept called shot ones, where we just take a shot, like 8 shots?
Do they progressively get worse? Tasting?
No, I think you just progressively get more inebriated.
Well, A, you wouldn't participate in that.
Well, yeah, true.
B, I think it has to get worse and worse. What's the one that they put in the punch bowls? Come on, OU.
Punch bowls?
Oh, it's just like the strongest alcohol you can have.
Everclear.
Yeah, our last shot's Everclear. Just some paint thinner.
Ugh. I've been there.
I'd do that.
Yeah, it was wild days.
I would do the one that progressively gets worse. I don't want to just sit and take 8 shots. I want it to be disgusting.
It's 5:10. Do you know that?
No, I gotta
Feels
get
like
my
we've
kids.
been talking for like 10 minutes. Nate, we got any comments out there before we get out of here? Guys, we're going to get out of here in like
Nate,
2-3 minutes. If you got any questions, anything you want to chat about real quick, let us know. But yeah, I mean, that was a very long Chicago recap, a little shorter Vegas recap. So there's like 3 weeks ago. There's so much that has happened since then, so it's just kind of hard to even remember. Curtis McIntosh. Hopefully you're an Apple
I'll work
guy.
with every Wegmans that ever exists.
Are you going to be working with new Wegmans?
Curtis, look at me. I love Wegmans. Curtis, we'll work with them.
I hope that was
They're coming to
That
Charlotte.
was so loud.
They're coming to Charlotte. They're coming to Pittsburgh. Wegmans is on the rise.
Are they already in
Have
DC?
you guys ever been to the Fresh Market? Googled it. It's Wegmans. Looks just like Wegmans. Now they're on my list of people that I would love to work with. Also, Slim Chickens we'd love to work with.
Yeah, Slim Chickens, and KFC,
And Hattie B's. We'd love
Is
to work
is
with.
Wegmans in? Are they in DC?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
There's a bunch of Wegmans.
Reston?
Yeah,
all
a
that
bunch
area?
of Wegmans
Yeah.
in DC.
Yeah, hell yeah.
DC, Boston,
Shout out Wegmans.
taking over. Oh my gosh, there's no experience like a Wegmans meals to go.
It's tough to beat.
Now they're rolling out their
I have a Wegmans-
Now they're rolling out their hot menu.
Yeah.
So we do all this catering with Wegmans. There's tons of catering.
It's all been cold food.
It's all cold.
Yeah.
Now they're rolling out their hot menu. I took one look at it. I was like, you can just put Buca de Beppo out of business. You can put Macaroni Grill out of business. It looks so good. Obviously, Buca de Beppo, Macaroni Grill. We'd love to work with you.
we love you guys.
But no, it looks.
I have
fantastic.
I have a Wegmans pizza review somewhere in my phone, my photos, my videos.
Well, also the Meals to Go tour that never got posted.
I sent it to you.
Well, I just didn't post
You never
it.
posted it.
I'll have to post it.
Yeah, you gotta post it.
I'll have to put it up.
It was like 10 minutes long. I cut it down
put it
to
up.
2 minutes.
What's the other one? Oh, it was the food on demand panel of Ashley. Yeah, I got a couple I got to post.
Yeah, we sent that to
Ashley
you,
talking
didn't we?
about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Nate. We got anything else in there?
A couple people that love Wegmans.
Shout out
Yeah.
Wegmans. Bubba Sue. Wegmans is the best.
Literally my favorite.
Facts.
We talk to them 5 times every day. It's insane.
The moral of the story is we all need some Deliver That catering orders so we can all get our Deliver That on.
Amen.
I like. Is it so weird? I just like naturally sing
it.
her
You have to.
username. Like I can't not sing it.
Have to. Who's the voice of Woody?
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. Nailed it. Nice. Who's the voice of Buzz Lightyear?
Tim Allen.
Really? This guy's good. Yeah.
I'm
Dialed in.
Pixar and Disney for me from
Best Pixar movie. Monsters Inc.
I get confused what's Pixar and what's Disney.
Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc.'s really good.
We got a 23-night date.
Hold on, let me look up Pixar movies.
All right. Have you guys ever read The Goblet of Fire? I'm on a tour telling people that potentially best book of all time. Absolutely fantastic book. Hadn't read the Harry Potters. Hadn't read the Harry Potters.
Came out in 2007.
Haven't read the Harry Potters for a decade. I've picked it back up on my audiobooks. So I'm going on my very first cruise in July. And I hear they do trivia, so I'm rereading all the Harry Potters.
Bug's Life.
Bug's Life. Good movie. Nice poll.
I
Well, you had to
love-
Google it, but
I
nice poll.
loved Bug's Life.
Yeah, Bug's Life was really good.
I loved
What's
Bug's
it-
Life.
There's like 2 that are like in that same category though that I always get mixed up.
Is The Incredibles Pixar?
Ants is the other one. Is it?
Is The Incredibles
If so,
Pixar?
that's straight to the top for me. Great movie. It has to be Pixar. Yeah. Are you GBTing or Googling?
Googling.
Millennial. Just made that up. I don't even know when
Yeah,
are
it is
millennials
Pixar.
born?
Yeah, Incredibles has to be up there. I mean, Toy Story, Incredibles, Monsters Inc., Bug's Life. Yeah. My parents though used to tell me when I was like, I don't know, 3, 4, I would come home from, I guess, preschool every day, whatever age that happens, and I would watch Space Jam every single day.
Really?
Yeah. I would just run around our living room.
And then there's it's you that has like the dunking video, right?
At Grand Slam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wiped out.
Yeah, that's me.
Great video.
That's unfortunate.
All right, so what we got out of this is we need to do more road trips. We got to go to Pittsburgh. We got to go to Cincinnati.
Yeah, hopefully Choose Knowledge emails us and we'll hook up in Cincinnati. I mean, what we got a month till the end of June right now. First week of June is next week. So, I mean, if anything, we'd probably come to Cincinnati the last week of June, like anytime between the 23rd to the 30th. That'd probably be our schedule right now. We would love to do it. Pittsburgh's on the list. Detroit's on the list. Indianapolis is on the list. Nashville's on the list. Louisville, Kentucky's on the list.
And in 10 years, there'll be a Wegmans and all that.
Yeah, and then 2026, hopefully, maybe
Come on,
we'll
Nate.
start flying places. We'll be out to Los Angeles. We'll be out to Miami. We'll be out to Dallas. We'll be out to Denver. We'll be out to Phoenix. Yeah, 2025 is just the stepping stones, and then we'll see what 2026
We clearly have to go
brings.
back to Florida.
We clearly have to go back to Florida.
Have
Oh,
to.
yeah.
Whoa!
Do we still have enough people to promo this? How many people do we still have in here?
Too
Nate?
late. Crowd's gone.
Oh, yeah. We still got plenty of people. Guys, I should have promoted this so much earlier. I'm so sorry. This is on our producer behind the scenes because he didn't remind me this was in here.
Nate.
Our Deliver That charity golf outing.
Nate Dot.
Fifth annual, Nate? Sixth annual Deliver That charity golf outing. August 1st, Friday, August 1st, the Elms Country Club in Massillon, Ohio. That probably means very little to any of you watching this show because you're not in Ohio and you won't be able to attend.
But do you like dogs?
That being said, both the charities we are donating to, the Stark County Humane Society and JJ Rough Roads, you can look them both up. Both charities very involved in the health, wellness, and promotion of adoption and finding of dogs. JJ Rough Roads specifically works in like the Northeast Ohio to find lost dogs. Like if you're in a Facebook group out there and there's like, hey, I lost my dog. Can anyone help him? JJ Rough Roads literally goes out there and like hunts these dogs down. There's a dog missing in Canton for like 4 months and they just found the dog a couple weeks ago. Crazy story. Yeah, it was a crazy story. Ask Darian or Jim about it. Crazy story.
Can you imagine how much that would mean to you if Sky was gone for 4 months and you got her back?
I was gonna say something. Can't say it. It would mean a lot if I found her.
Yeah. I don't even want to know. I have no idea. Don't even want to know.
JJ Ruffers, though, amazing charity. Stark County Humane Society. I think Humane Society is a national thing. I don't know. Maybe there's exists in other counties, other states. That's where you adopt most dogs from around here. You go there, you can look at the dogs. They're in the kennels. You adopt them. It's like $40 to pay for their shots, this, that, and the other. Amazing, obviously. So all our funds from the Deliver That golf outing this year going to those two foundations. Our goal this year is $100,000. Right now we're at $20,000. So we still, so what's that? 1/5, 15%, 20%. Yep.
Nailed it.
Thanks, Nate. 20%
Great
of the way
producer.
there. We need obviously a ton more help. All of that to say, ideliverthat.com/golf. There's a link to donate to the charity outing.
//
It might actually be /. I might have typed it wrong in the thing.
No, that's
Okay.
right.
/ ideliverthat.com/golf. Donate on the charity golf outing page.
Or even just like share it on social media.
Yeah,
Like, if you
share
have a
it,
Facebook,
donate,
a
whatever you
LinkedIn,
want. You don't have to sponsor the event. You don't have to
Repost
play in
it.
it. There's availability to just donate to the charities yourself. We're not asking for $20, $50, $100,000 worth of donations. $1 here, $1 there will be more than enough to get us to the number we're hoping to raise this year.
Take one of your wait times for this week and just throw that $5 towards the dog.
That would be amazing.
What?
That would be great. But yes, I just wanted to quickly say that. I know there's a ton of people out there who are animal lovers. Everyone at Deliver That I know, that I speak to, we are all very big dog people, cat people, bird people, I don't know, ferret people, chipmunk people.
Big fair guy.
I don't know. Whatever. We have a ton of geese around here, the parking
guessed
lot.
ferrets
We
so
love
many
them.
times.
They walk all over the place. ideliverthat.com/golf. Donation page on that link. Help us raise this cash. We're trying to help out these foundations and raise as much money to help people in their adoption processes and find these dogs that have been lost in their communities. We should have got the numbers on like what amount of dollar amount funds, like what amount of dogs. You remember we were talking about
we're
doing
gonna
that?
have to, if we don't have it.
I think
$250 is like the life cycle for pickup to adoption for Humane Society.
Okay, Nate's throwing out numbers offhand. $150 covers their adoption life cycle, so shots, everything. So it basically covers it for the Stark County Humane Society. Don't have to donate $150. We're not asking that from you. We're not anticipating that from you, but we would love that. I should have said this at the beginning of the show because I was going to say all super chats in this show and the next couple live shows will go to directly to the donations.
Oh, let's do this every day.
Yeah, so right now we only have our next July live show covered, and that'll happen right before our golf outing, so we only have one more chance to do that. So that's my fault for not promoting this earlier. But ideliverthat.com/golf. Please help us raise these funds. Please help us help out these charities. We love animals. We love dogs. Everyone out there, hopefully you do too. Our dogs mean a lot to us.
Yeah, they do.
In this office specifically, we love them. And yeah, I mean, that's the long and short of it. ideliverthat.com/golf. Anyone out there saying shout out dogs, Nate?
Heart puppy.
God, I don't know who you've got a friend
Throw
in
the
me, but
puppies
she
in
is
the
our
chat.
friend. She's
Puppies in
certainly
the
our friend
chat.
now. I like her a lot.
You've got a friend in me. Oh, and it's just the end too. I like that. Good to go.
Any other? Okay, no more shout outs to dogs. Hey, you've got a friend in me. We are officially your friend. Thank you so much. Everyone, thank you so much for being at the live show. We went way over. I don't know. It felt like a pretty quick, easy conversation. But yeah, we went way over this month. Probably be a little shorter in July. I wouldn't anticipate us going an hour 20, hour and 30 every single time. Might have some new faces on the live show in July, hopefully.
When are we gonna bring back the Q&As? The people have questions.
I'm down for a Q&A. I just want to make sure we have people on the show that are actively able to answer those questions.
Oh yeah.
So that's the only thing I would yeah, so maybe July
means
maybe
I'm
July's
not-
live show is a Q&A, and we'll get some higher level folks, C-suite folks from Deliver That on the show, and you guys can ask questions.
This guy's fired. Put him on suspension.
Don't do that. It's already happened before. We don't need that again. All right, yeah. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for being at the live show. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much for listening to me and Christian talk about absolutely nothing for an hour and a half. We appreciate everyone out there on the platform. If you ever need anything, please let Christian know. We're easily accessible. We haven't set our emails on here, but they're not hard to find. We're on all social medias if you need us. Hit up the hotline. Nate, is our end screen unmuted? DeliverThat hotline, DeliverThat driver experience, driver assistant support, driver experience email if you need it. Yeah, and thank you guys so much. We'll see you in July.
Peace of mind.